Hello everybody, Bets Golden here. I am back with gel press and another medium we're going to throw at it. This time we're going to be playing with mists. And the first mist that I want to start with is Tattered Angels. These are so much fun. Now with the mist, you are actually not going to brayer it out because all that does is it causes your medium to pool. So, and it won't go really nice on your substrate. I'm only telling you this because that's how I learned. I learned it the hard way. So you want to make sure if you have a glimmer mist that you give it a nice good shake. Throw some mixing balls in there to help keep your nozzles nice and clear and just really shake it down. And I'm shaking the wrong colors. I'm not going to use these colors, silly me. I'm going to be using Key Lime Pie, English Ivy, and let's do some Dragonfly. So these are the colors I'm going to use for this one. We're going to be exploring 3 different mists today, or companies, different types of mist. This is first the Glimmer Mist. So I'm just going to lay some out in the corners, kind of working my way down. Ooh, that's going to be cool. Okay, now with this, you really don't need to use your brayer on it because it's really absorbent. In fact, I would encourage you to use a piece of mixed media paper on this if you need something with a little bit more substance to it. But look at how cute this is, how pretty this is. Isn't that cool? So this is what happens with the Glimmer Mist from Tattered Angels, just a couple of their colors. Now let's move on to the Tim Holtz Distressed Stain Spray. So the colors that I'm going to use for this one is going to be Wild Honey, Vintage Photo, Walnut Stain, and Antique Linen. Now, I can't tell you that much about the properties in these. I know that, you know, most of the Distress line tends to move, but I don't know if that's the, like it when it's wet. I don't know if that's the case with this particular line. So I just thought it was cool with how it looked after I laid it all out. But I probably would go ahead and try to seal it. Once again, I really don't have to brayer it out. It does it on its own. And again, I would use a little bit heavier duty paper. Voila. I have to say that this is by far the easiest pressing that we can do because I'm not brayering it out or anything. I'm spraying, I'm laying, and I'm lifting. It's so simple. And then last but not least, we're going to try the Dylusions line. I'm going to be using Mushy Peas, Periwinkle Blue, and Jade. So let's start with this. And you actually don't have to shake these like I'm doing. These are actually, I believe these are permanent and they're straight up ink. So out of everything that she has, this tends to be the one thing that just doesn't move as much, I would say. With moisture, like once it's set, it's pretty much set. So this is going to be a really, really vibrant pull. And see, I'm even, as I rub it in, it's even coming up through the bottom to my hands. But it's lovely. In fact, if I were to do that again, I probably would throw in some yellow or some white just to break it up a little bit, but it's absolutely beautiful. So as you can see, the sprays work the same in that you just spray it on in a fashion and then lay your paper over it. You really don't have to do much else. The Glimmer Mist, you're going to get a lighter, beautiful coverage that has some shine to it. The Distress Sprays by Tim Holtz, you're going to get a little bit more color to it. And then, of course, the Dylusions, you're going to get the most intense color on it. So I say use what you have with your sprays. I wouldn't go out and buy anything. If you have a gel press plate and you want to use your sprays on it, then go for it. Because you're going to get a gorgeous pull no matter what. All right, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'm Beth Golden. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I sure hope that you do so. Also, I love it and I so appreciate it when people share, so feel free to share this video in your Facebook groups or just tell your friends about the gel press and how they can, you know, visit me over here and see the different stuff that I'm doing through the month of April. Until next time, happy crafting.